Hi, Nikki here, aka Smithy161. I just came back to do another video on my phone with a flip through of my 2013 Scrapbook album. So I'll try and keep as steady as I can, but I will apologise for the shaking, but new toy, just have to play, and I want to play with my camera again. So most of the papers are in here are either Bo Bunny, first editions, My Mind's Eye, and there might be some coordinations in there because I like to use that as well. So this first page is me and my family on New Year's Day last year, and I've just done some journaling using the Scrapbook pen, 'cause I know that's good with photos. Some Prima flowers and some brads from my stash, some thickers which I coloured over with a pro marker. So I'm going to have to move about. Another day, so this is all like the New Year one. And flower that I cut out from some of the paper left over because it went with the, so I just cut that out, added a bit of bling, some bits cut out on the E-craft, then again some more gems, more thickers. So I've really got into thickers. I absolutely adore them, and I must get some more someone. So baker's twine, I don't think it's baker's twine, that's a lie. It's Dewcraft's twine, spellbinder die for my journaling. More twine, more brads, thickers, another little shape I cut out, and then I've used some Martha Stewart punches in the corner. And then this one is some more petaloo flowers, some pearls from Joanna Sheen, more little journaling notes, and yeah, more flowers. Sorry, I might sound like a broken record on some of this, and some more little brads. I'm not sure where I've got them from because I just chuck, once I open a packet, I just chuck it all in, and I don't really make a note so much of the little things like the brads. And then the cats got on, wanted to get in the pictures. Well, I don't know if they wanted to get in on it, but I took some pictures of them. Then this is me and my daddy, my mum and her daddy, so I just did that. So, and used some more twine and a button from Fantastic Ribbon. This is when I first met Lexi, so I just put that in there. Obviously wrote about that. Some washi tape from Fantastic Ribbon, buttons from my stash, Tim Holtz grunge heart, more washi down the side, and more little hearts there. And then this was when my dad first met Lexi, so I've used a little decoupage. Oh, what are they called? Not Moorheads. Yeah, I think from the Moorhead range at Crafter's Companion, so I just stuck that in there. Some little doggy buttons that I got from Hobbycraft. And, sorry, hope I'm not making you all too sick. And this one is when my friend Tessa came over and took some pictures of me and Lexi with one of the toys Tessa got her, so, and then some thickers. Oh, and this die here is from the Tim Holtz border one, so I just carried on extending it to do it for a 12 by 12. And if I come over here slowly, Lexi had to go and spend the day with my friend Tessa, and her dog says unfortunately I had an overnight stay in hospital, so she sent me some pictures, so I put them in there. And I've used some hat pins from Wild Orchids, some ribbon from Joanna Sheen, and I just put that in there. More little journaling notes. Most of these things are cut either on the E-craft or my embosser, but this one's actually an E-craft one, and I just cut it in half. So that's that one. This is about the Jews weekend, which is a car club I belong to, and my dad's birthday, so I just put that in there. Washi tape, little journaling thing that I think I got free out of a magazine. More little magazine bits, and then over here, journaling that I did on the computer, and some ribbon from Fantastic Ribbon, more little flowers, some bling dotted about. And then this one was my friend's wedding, Hannah, and they got married at Marwell. I always get confused with Marwell and Longleat, but this was Marwell up at the house. And they like minis as well, and my dad actually does work on the old-fashioned minis, so I thought it was quite appropriate to put that picture in. Made a little bow with some scrap bits of ribbon, button that I think actually came off one of my old cardies. And then they did these little things on this favour thing, so I just kept them and put them in there. And then I better cover this up because Mum wouldn't be impressed on that bit. And then this was a picture of us all just going up to the wedding. Some lace from, it was actually, oh God, what was it? From the favour bags. They were in little lace bags, so I just kept that and put that in there. So I'll just move that so I don't get a picture of my mum because she really will not be happy. And then some more little journaling bits about the wedding. And if I come over here, so obviously this is Hannah and her hubby Dan, so I just put that in there because there were loads of like little bits like this on the table, so I kept them to put in the album, and then I just did their initials. And of course you had to get the picture of the dress, so I did like a whole 3-page layout of that. Used some lace from Wild Orchid Crafts, cut a heart out from one of the papers, and then of course some thickers. And then this is Hannah and her brother Adam, so I just did a family picture of them together because they're like our extended family. And then this is all of us after the wedding having our pictures taken. And this pearl trim is from Wild Orchids, and it's really nice, but the only downside is it's a real bugger to stick down, so I have to use high-tack tape. Some Prima, I think they call them like transfers. They're like canvas transfers, so when you colour over it, it reveals something else. Unfortunately, the camera's not getting that. And then this is Lexi and my dad when she was 4 months old, so I got this idea off Pinterest, I think. So you cut the shape out, and I used my e-craft for that, and then you get all your scrap bits of paper, ideal for using up scraps. Roll them up into tubes and then stick them on top, and it gives a real nice effect. Little flower from my stash and a Brad. This is me and Lexi getting our certificate after her completing her first part of puppy training, and hopefully when the spring starts we might go on to do the next bit, because all being well she'll be my assistant's dog if everything goes to plan. But that won't finish till she's 3 years, and she's only coming up a year next month. More of the Prima transfers, canvas things. This is probably the last family pictures we're going to have with my grandma and grandpa, as unfortunately neither of them are very well. So I thought I'd do it in black and white because it looked quite nice, plus my ink was also getting low. And I'll just cover this up a bit because I don't know if the boyfriend will want to be seen on Facebook. And then this is the last page of my boyfriend meeting my parents for Christmas. Bye all!